serious with you. Just recently, we lost a road warrior animal. I understand that, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you actually introduced his wife Kim to him. Is
Kim
that
Joe,
true?
yeah.
Could you tell that story and maybe share some thoughts on Road Warrior?
Yeah, Joe, both of them, Joe and Mike were, we were all real good friends. Joe didn't really party that much. In fact, I don't know that he partied at all. But Mike and I, Hawk, Road Warrior Hawk and I, we partied a lot together. But, a lot of us did. And, Joe was always kind of the more business and more quiet, stick to the script kind of shit. At least what I knew of him, which I knew pretty good. But as far as the wife, I think she's from Houston, and her and I were real good friends at one time. And I was sitting talking to her. Joe walked by, and I hate to, no, I can't, because Kimmy might see this. Well, it's just kidding, sort of, Kimmy. It was that night that you were talking so much, I was like, damn. Joe walked by and said, hey, so I introduced them. Next thing I know, they're married.
Oh, wait. So it's like, you're like, I got to get out of this Kim deal and walk off. So
yeah, man, I don't know what she did. She don't do cocaine as far as I know.
Right.
But I don't know what the hell was going on. Yep. And if COVID had been around there, I'd have caught it. I'd have had it. But yeah, so I introduced him. It's just like they told her because she banned. I mean, she's still very pretty girl. I think she's probably watching this.
She's a very pretty girl. Very pretty. Yeah.
Well, her younger day, bro, she was a typical Texas Rose, man. She was knock them all out.
Your thoughts when you heard he had passed, because this was obviously a shock to the community.
What's that?
Community. When Road Warrior passed, what were your thoughts?
Man, I started getting phone calls right away because a lot of the boys knew that we were pretty good. At first it was hard to believe because like not Joe. This man's in shape. This guy's, he's healthy. He don't do, as far as I know, don't do any drugs. There's no way. It's just not possible. Is what I kept thinking. And then the more the calls come in, I guess it is true. And it broke me down a little bit. We flipped these on for our crying ear. Real rockers aren't supposed to cry, I don't think, but actually they do. But yeah, it was heartbreaking, and the first thing I thought about was Kimmy. Like, I know it's crushing her because I think they just celebrated the night before their anniversary. So you got this big event, and then that happens. They didn't have no details like what happened. Did he just keep walking and fall over, or did, from what I understand, he just didn't wake up or something. And I considered that because that's kind of what happened to Hawk. Hawk had told me that right before, brother, I've worked so damn hard today without any drugs. And because I think he'd quit and he'd straightened up. It's funny when you straighten up when shit goes wrong. But he, Hawk, they were moving or something. He was telling me he'd moved a ton of furniture. Because I used to do that before I got in wrestling for North American Band Line. So I'd move furniture all day long. 8 hours of stacking a truck, then drive the tractor-trailer truck to unload it the next day. It's wrestling with furniture is a workout. But Mike told me that. He said, "Brother, you ain't kidding about this working. God damn, the furniture, wrestling with furniture, shit. I thought I was a badass." And then I guess he died in his sleep. The heart was just gave out.
Marty, you're a tag team legend, obviously. Where is the Road Warriors to you? Are they the greatest tag team in the history of this business, the Road Warriors?
I think so. But in the fact they probably drew the most money, which that's what it's all about. But they changed the game. They changed the industry. When they came in, there wasn't guys that were like, there was a big guy here, a big guy there, but the character that came with it. The haircuts, the personality, the romping, stomping, you couldn't hurt them. The Iron Man song, the whole thing, man, just changed. It changed the industry, bigger and faster than anything else I've ever seen. I've been around it for I've been in it for 35 years, been around it for 45 years. No, I've never seen nothing like that. Nothing like that.
How do you cope with this though? It just seems like we talk about this all the time. The wrestling community, you guys have gotten so close with each other, and maybe people pass faster than normal people. I mean, it's got to be tear at you when you build these kind of relationship, and this happens, right?
And like you said about the bond, we bond. I almost want to say like war mates, but I don't want to take away from people who actually war. Like my brother, served in Vietnam, so I wouldn't dare say that. It's like we go to war together.
Right.
But it's in a sense we do, because especially when we go to other countries, we're the only ones that know each other, and a lot of times when you go in these, sorry, I fixed my paper tooth. I'll explain that.
What, do you got a paper tooth?
Oh, what?
I'm gonna hear about that next.
How do you eat steak?
I'll take the paper out.
You gotta take the paper tooth out, of course.
Sometimes a big piece will get clogged in the gap.
How do you clean that paper tooth? It's paper.
I'll get another piece of paper.
So we just like put a piece
I've got some. I'll show you. I've got my replacement.
Yeah,
teeth
I want to
here.
see what a paper tooth looks like.
What?
I think I got it.
Are
here.
you reaching for more paper teeth?
Right now,
What is going
Well,
on
because this
here?
one only lasts so
Wrestling
long.
icon Marty Jannetty reaching for his paper tooth.
Here it is.
There it is, paper tooth.
What?
And see, the problem, my teeth are so yellow. I got to drink coffee to darken this, so it matches.
Oh my God! You can put the mask back on now, bro. It's
Yeah, that's the real reason I had this on. I didn't want y'all to see it.
Claude
And
Rains, he's coming back. Here he goes.
What had happened was,
Oh.
you know what? That's what he did in the bullshit, right? What had happened was, I was helping out. I was being a little cocky and arrogant, teaching some kids how to hit the ring post. Make it look real good.
Sure.
I made it look real good and knocked my damn.